This very popular Reese's commercial shows up around Easter every year, but it brings up so many questions. What do bunnies have to do with Easter? What do eggs have to do with bunnies or the resurrection of Christ? Where is any of this in the Bible? Why does a holiday about the resurrection of Christ constantly reference sexual innuendos? Though many people believe that Easter is about honoring the resurrection of Christ, it actually stems from pagan fertility rituals for the Anglo-Saxon goddess of spring, Istra. On Easter, millions of children participate in egg hunts, dressing in all white and running to fertilize eggs, unknowingly honoring Istra. Istra is also heavily related to bunnies because of their ability to reproduce quickly in the springtime.
Since Easter is clearly very heavily rooted in paganism, what day are we supposed to observe?
The Feast of First Fruits. We're supposed to observe all of the holy days as commanded by Yahweh. Here we see it's very clear that we are meant to observe the holy days forever. They were not done away with.
Forever, 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 ever, forever, ever.
Exodus 12:14. And this day shall be unto you for memorial, and you shall keep it a feast to thy Adonai throughout your generation. You shall keep it a feast by an ordinance forever.
Exodus 12:17. And ye shall observe the feast of unleavened bread, for in this selfsame day have I brought your armies out of the land of Egypt. Therefore shall you observe this day in your generations by an ordinance forever.
First fruits is mainly about sacrifice, especially of things that are the first of their kind. During first fruits, all males must appear before Yahweh with an offering.
Deuteronomy 16:16-17. 3 times in a year shall all thy males appear before Yahweh thy Elohim in the place which he shall choose, in the feast of unleavened bread, and in the feast of weeks, and in the feast of tabernacles, and they shall not appear before Yahweh empty. Every man shall give as he is able, according to the blessing of Yahweh your Elohim, which he has given you.
We see here that we are asked to sacrifice only the first of our increase, just as Yahweh gave his firstborn, Yahshua, as a sacrifice for us. In the New Testament, we will again see no mention of bunnies or an Easter egg hunt, but we will see Yahshua as the first fruits unto man.
1 Corinthians 15:20-23. But now is Christ risen from the dead, and become the first fruit of them that slept. For since by man came death, by man came also the resurrection of the dead. For as in Adam all die, even so in Christ shall all be made alive, but every man in his own order, Christ the first fruit, afterward they that are Christ's at his coming.
Easter has purely pagan origins and has no place in Yahweh's house.